soul families. This is Ananda Ramartha, and today I'm so excited to finally introduce you to our first collaborations in Twin Sisters video. They are US, Americans, and I am Indonesians. We had our different and separated journey, but at this moment we gathered because we have the same big common thing, that is we are twin flame. First of all, this happened in a community, close group community. We knew each other, and then we made our own group chat on WhatsApp. First, Jihana contacted me, and when I saw Jihana's YouTube channel, I saw a healer energy also in her, almost the same as mine. And then after that, not long, I invited Crystal, that I knew before Jihana, to be able to make these collaborations. So it's 3 months postponed, because we're ups and downs. To assist and accompany our soul families out there, this tough journey of twin flames. That is our first and main purpose, is to give you the healing messages, maybe via tarot cards, oracles, or maybe divine and spirit guides messages, because the three of us are psychics. Maybe I don't like Jihana, I don't like to say psychics, but yeah, we are given these gifts. Me started to open really wide and bigly in this year, March, around March 2018, that I was able to hear my spirit guides clearly. And Jihana also Crystal also happened and experienced that as well.
Hi everybody, this is Tiana from Worth a Read 1111, here to just connect with you around what's happening with me. There's been a lot going on in my life. I've been away from my channel for a few weeks. I've experienced some what I could call delays, but mainly tests of my spirit, of my resiliency and my perseverance, my commitment to my purpose here on the planet. And it was also an opportunity for me to rest and reassess and really just recuperate from this turbulent year and eclipse season that we've had. But it also provided an opportunity for me to connect with more of my soul family. So in addition to doing my own channel, I'm now realizing a dream of mine that I've prayed about for so long, and that is co-creating with other souls on the twin flame journey in the spiritual community for new projects around tarot card readings, offering healings, and just uniting as one to help shed more light on what this journey is really all about. So I wanted to come on and do a formal introduction of myself, as well as to talk a little bit about my partners who I'm collaborating with. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Tiana. Again, my channel is Worth a Read 1111.
Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Lynn. I'm a twin flame. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am here to share a bit of my personal twin flame journey with you all. And my intention is to be here to support, inspire, and remind us of who we really are, how amazing we really are, how infinite, how powerful we really are. Because truly that is what this twin flame journey is all about. It's about returning and remembering who we truly authentically are. and embodying that and expressing it out into this crazy, wild, beautiful place we call Earth, into this world. So I just want to say thank you, first of all, for tuning in and taking your time to, get to know us. I am a mother of 3 beautiful children. My youngest is 3. He is a little boy, and my oldest is almost 15, my daughter. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. I have had quite the journey. I have always been a warrior for love. I have always been very fiery, very independent and driven to create like this heaven on earth. I've always had this vision of true abundance, living off the land, living in harmony with nature, things just synergistically flowing, and always knowing deep down that our natural state was to be content. Our natural state was to create and experience joy, and that our emotions are not who we really are.
More about me. I am Indonesian writer, author. I made my own stories. I was a lupus survivor that totally healed by a miracle. Because lupus patients are mostly still consume lupus medicines. I stopped that in 2015. And now I am also a self-healing coach. I also a spiritual guru. Out of sudden, this year I become this spiritual guru. I also a wife who lost her husband to death. My husband passed away in 2011, December 2011, right on my mother's 50th birthday. So it was so hard, and I know that is one of the reasons why my lupus got turned on. Because every human has their own potential, genetically potential dangerous sickness. It's about the way of life, the way of thinking, your stress level, who really make those disease activated or not. And I was activated hard in 2014. When 2011 my husband passed away, I dreamed about my twin flame. 2 years after that he came into my life, but we separated. And when we separated, I had a major bankruptcy. My restaurant got bankrupt, and after that I got lupus disease that I almost died. I was in a critical condition on March 2015, but gladly that condition really made me awaken spiritually. I was having the most powerful dreams, or maybe you can say dream, or maybe I went to another dimension during my critical night. Yeah, you can check out my story on another video. I will put that on the card. So yeah, it's been ups and downs, especially this year. Last year I went to a psychiatry because I thought I was crazy, but I wasn't crazy. When I joined the group of twin flames and also light workers, no, I'm not crazy. I was awakened spiritually that I could be able to hear many whisper, many words from different realms. Now ever since my husband passed away, I saw many weird things. After lupus, and now this year, it's all went really big, and I could not deny that anymore. So I tried to find my community, the people, crazy people like me, you can say that. And I found them. When I found them, I am really grateful because I'm not crazy. I just awakened.
Also, more about me. As much as I love to help other people talk about themselves. Sometimes I'm not so eager to talk about myself. So I've written some notes to remind me of what I'm supposed to share with you. I'm also a mom. I have 4 beautiful children. I've been on this twin flame journey for about 3 years now, and I've learned so much about myself. I've grown so much. It's really inexplicable almost, like words don't even do it justice. But just for a little bit about who I am and what I do. I'm an intuitive communications consultant. I started out helping authors and entrepreneurs shape their messages and develop their stories, their storylines around their businesses and for their books and whatnot. But as I launched into my own spiritual journey, Spirit kind of just led me into personal development coaching, and from there, tarot card readings. And so I've been doing that for about 2 years now, and have learned so much about myself, and have just really become locked into this mission of not only bringing light and love and clarity and healing to the planet, but helping other people along their journeys as well. So now I do a lot of communications coaching within relationships, helping soulmates, twin flames, divine counterparts form healthier bonds within their relationship by being able to communicate with each other in a way that is healing versus hurting. And that's my passion. That's what I love to do. Miscommunication, illusions is part of what really blocked me on my twin flame journey. And so that is my mission, is helping people become more authentic and more vulnerable when it comes to expressing themselves and being open about how they feel, particularly around their divine counterparts. So I also do tarot and oracle card readings. Again, my channel is worth a read, 1111, but Ananda and Crystal and I will be working together to not just do oracle and tarot card readings, but also energy healings and coaching to help you along your path. I spent 12 years as a television and radio news reporter, and the day after I met my twin flame, who I didn't know was my twin flame at the time, I lost my job. I was laid off, and that launched me into starting my own business, something that I knew for a long time that I was supposed to do, but just was always afraid to do. And it also pushed me into really embracing my psychic gifts. I don't really like the word psychic, my intuitive gifts, my spiritual gifts, something that has been with me since I was a kid. I'm clairaudient. I'm also clairsentient. I'm an empath. And I just have an ability to heal people with words. I have an ability to use words to help people see themselves more clearly. And that's where my passion is, and so that's what I'll be contributing on this platform.
I've always had this ability to see beyond illusions, and part of my journey here, as I'm a life path 8 as well, which represents strength. I'm here to embody strength, which I have been put to the test. And I've had to experience a lot of deception, a lot of illusion. And truly what it all comes down to is choosing what empowers us versus what disempowers us. And whenever we give our power away to anything outside of ourselves, it cuts off our life force. It disconnects us from the true knowing that we have in our soul. And so this reality, this society that we've been born into, a lot of us have so many cultural beliefs that have been conditioned into us that are false. You know, we have tried to fit into this idea of what a perfect relationship is, or a perfect person, or, you know, what success looks like. But at the core of all of it, it's like we always feel like there's something off, there's something missing, we're not content. So the biggest thing about the twin flame journey is, yes, it is a divinely created sacred bond that nothing matches. Like you cannot match the twin flame bond. The chemistry, the passion, the romance, the ability to come together and inspire each other to create. And that's why we come together, you know, in the spiritual sense, to create this heaven on earth together. And the passion and all of that is, you know, that is the reward. That is part of coming into alignment with who you really are, because who we really are is love, it's bliss, it's infinite. We are infinite. We are infinite beyond this body, beyond these thoughts, beyond these emotions, beyond this beautiful location that I'm in here in Southern Oregon, United States. And so it's about tuning into that divine part of who you really are. This journey is about healing yourself, is about taking responsibility for what you came into this life to heal and transmute. It's about coming into wholeness. It's about coming into full acceptance and unconditional love of who you really are. And when you do that, when both twins do that, they're able to come together in this beautiful sacred bond, because it's mutually beneficial. It's equal give, equal receive, and it's complementary. It's, you know, twins mirror each other, so they are like the opposite of one another, yet they fit together perfectly, right? So if you are resonating with the twin flame journey, the hardest thing to do is to detach from your twin. If you are in separation, the hardest thing to do is detach. But once you can detach, you realize and you know, use that time wisely to go within and heal yourself, knowing that once you cannot come into that blissful union until you have done the work to heal yourself.
We know how tough this twin flame journey could be. You know, my twin flame triggered so many healings, so many life tests in my life without his knowing it, without I was knowing it. You know, I got bankrupt, I got super sickness. I met him this year, but I decided not to be with him. I met him this year again after separated in 2014, but I just want to detach from these connections, because all the things that I know about this twin flame journey, not all of us, feminine and masculine, are on the same stages. Yeah, and if the masculine or the feminine is still so low, this union is impossible to happen. So, becoming this twin flame coach as well, I always said to my clients, my families, please do not see who he is or who she is, but see how he is or how she is. So it's not about, here's my twin flame, she's my twin flame, then I need to be united with this person because it's blah 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 blah. No, you know, the highest purpose of this twin flame journey is for you to get back to yourself, for you to be able to know unconditional love, and putting your ego on defined plans that is always the best is not unconditional love. It's still on the low vibrations. That's why now I detach from my twin flame. I focus on my life journey, and I believe and trust the universe will bring me the best man in my life.
this journey has just been, it's been a lot. Long story short, I've experienced in a short amount of time, like I said, I've been on the twin flame path for about 3 years, just about every phase, that you can go through on the twin flame path. The bubble love phase, the runner chaser phase. I've been both the chaser and the runner. The separation phase, the reunion phase, only to be separated again, and the isolation phase, the doubting phase, and also the breakthrough phase, where you get to a point where you understand that this relationship is not just here to be the greatest love of your life, but to also be the greatest teacher, to also be a mirror. What this journey has been about for me is really shedding the layers of insecurity, of self-doubt, of low self-esteem, of fear of abandonment, of fear of rejection, not loving myself enough, giving of myself too much, and really learning how to be in balance, really learning how to be a co-creator with the universe and trust the universe, and being able to let go of expectations and outcomes. And I say all of that to say that it's really a day-by-day process, and that's something that I tell all of my clients. It's not it's not something you learn and then you're healed and you're fixed. It's tools that you gain and that you develop, and just like a workout, or if you're building a muscle, you work at it every single day, and some days are better than others.
And so this is all about supporting that journey, supporting the journey to healing, because it can be very, very challenging. It can feel very lonely. It can feel like the whole world's against you. It can feel like, what is this, is this worth it? And we're here to remind you and stand with you and validate your feelings and say, yes, you're not crazy. Everything you're feeling is, very intense at times. And, it's up and down. It's a roller coaster, but it's about, when we're shifting and coming into that place of authenticness, away from the system. The system's going to fight a little bit, but, and it's like up and down, but eventually you come to hear your voice more clearly, more solidly. You're very grounded. You just come into this place of knowing, after being tested, to trust your intuition over and over and over, right? And the twin flame journey is like the ultimate test, because your twin flame, you will know, they will come to you in a sense of feeling, in a sense of knowing, where no matter what you do or don't do, they're still there. There's still this feeling and this unconditional love for them. So this journey truly is wild. So, I guess we are, we didn't want a boring life path. We didn't want a boring journey by any means. So we chose to be twin flames. And let me tell you, we're going to hang in there. We're going to heal ourselves, because this is the most epic journey, and the reward is totally worth all the work, all the hell, all the struggle. It's totally worth it. It will not be in vain. And that's why we're here. We're being called by Spirit to support each other.
And another reason to do this collaboration is for you to be able to get back to your power, for you to be able to see what is your soul missions on this earth. Because the three of us, of course, we are ups and downs. That's why it's 3 months postponed. I got separated from my twin flame, and then Tihana got sad, and then Crystal got sad. It's all like the same cycles we need to go through. But now we're in this stage of, okay, enough. Don't let your human body forget you about who you truly are. Yeah, this twin flame is not about only, Tiana is right, it's not only about the greatest love, but also the greatest teacher of all. He taught me a lot, and I love him unconditionally, but I trust the universe about my true love. So expect for us to give you at least one video per month. My YouTube channel is Ananda Ramartha, but it's mostly on Indonesian language. So I'm sorry for that, but I have a playlist I will make for you to put my English video so you can see and get to know me better. I put also the one when I was critical, a gift to myself. That's the one when I was critical. And expect us to meet you every single month. Hopefully, if we're not that busy, because we have our own activities, we will give you that video.
On this journey with my soul sisters, because we all need support. We are all one, and the more that we unite, the more that we come together, the more powerful we can be. So I'm gonna leave it there for this first video. I hope that gave you some insight into who I am, what I do, and what this is all about. We will be making more videos and sharing them across all of our channels. Again, Crystal Rose Insights and Ananda Ramartha. My channel is Worth a Read 1111. Hopefully, if you're watching this video, you may be on my channel or you'll be guided to take a peek at my channel. I will be posting more videos and being more active there. And I'm just really grateful to be on this journey with you. And I look forward to hearing from all of you and getting to know all of you. All right. Peace.
So I'm honored, I'm blessed, I'm truly grateful to be here with all of you, to be connecting with Ananda and Tiana. Everyone that I am meeting, everyone that is being connected in this community is just, it's the real deal. It's the real love, and it feels amazing. So I am super excited to see what happens, what unfolds from here, and I hope that you follow along and subscribe and, join us, in just truly empowering ourselves and stepping into who we really are, because we're here to do some amazing, amazing things. So thank you again. My name is Crystal Lynn, and I tune into love as much as I possibly can for messages to share with everyone. Pick a card readings and tarot, and I express through poetry. I'm a Gemini, so I love communicating. I love writing, and poems and all sorts of divine messages come through me. And so I'm learning to put myself out there and share, because these messages are meant for everyone, and I feel so honored. Like, this is something I actually really love doing, and so it's like, wow, I want to inspire people to stay on their path and know that, it's worth it. It's worth it. And you're not alone. We're in this together. So I got your back. I walk with you, and I'm truly grateful. I'm grateful to stand by your side. As tough as it gets, we're going to stick through this, and we're going to come out better than we could ever imagine. Okay? So thank you again. I look forward to seeing you all very soon, and I wish you so much love. Take good care of yourselves, empower yourselves, trust yourselves, and follow your heart, follow your bliss. Much love.
So that is our first video, the introduction of these twins sisters. See you in the next video. Sending you so much love, Ray and light. Bye.